What are they doing today with all that paper?
Who knows with these two? Perhaps they are trying to wallpaper the garden fence.
Or this could be a giant sewing pattern. Maybe Mama's making a yurt.
Come on, guys. What are you actually doing today?
So like most things on this van, we got really optimistic and probably a little bit adventurous and yeah, overconfident. So we bought a massive decal which was going to be something similar to, I'll put a picture on the screen. We thought it was going to be this massive forest landscape, mountains and trees, and yeah, we watched enough YouTube videos and drunk enough rum that we were really confident that we'd be able to tackle this. We wanted such a big decal because we were hoping to assist with getting the Campervan registration on the V5. But yes, we just ploughed on with the same enthusiasm and ridiculous overconfidence as usual.
If Mum and Dad are busy all day, what do you fancy doing?
Well, we could have a game of pool and a bag of biltong for starters.
That sounds like a good start. Then maybe an hour or two gaming?
Yes, although, can I use the keyboard? Joysticks are tricky without thumbs.
At this point we were still full steam ahead, putting the super massive decal on. We taped and used some magnets to put it in place. We were still super confident at this point. It was going according to plan. Yes. We decided not to use the wet transfer system and just go purely dry. That, in retrospect, was probably not the best move, but nonetheless, we carried on. And yes, it's difficult before you try these things to try and understand just how tricky they are, how difficult things are. But you know, every day is a school day, certainly when you're building a camper van.
Well, it looks like they will be busy for a while. I suppose we should crack on with some gardening.
Yes, can we please plant a couple of small shrubs that could double as lampposts?
I don't see why not, just as long as we don't plant any more chilies.
Ouch, I can still feel the pain from last year. No, thank you.
Hey buddy, do you think we should check on the humans?
No, I think they will be taking hours to do a so-called quick job again.
Yep, you're right. They are probably getting the hang of this DIY now.
I wouldn't go that far. They are still newbies.
So, moving on to the other side, it was time to start prepping this. Start off with removing the plastic trim around the bottom of the van. This came off pretty easy, just held on really by a few fasteners. The fasteners did have rubber bungs around, which was really nice because we were pleasantly surprised on the other side, and the same on this side, that there was no evidence of water ingress whatsoever. So yeah, something Ford do right. We're really pleased with that. So yeah, we're able to just pop all these off. Wasn't too much trouble at all. After removing all the plastic trim, it was then time to start prepping the van, ready for the next decal attempt, a smaller decal attempt that is. So yeah, just going over everything with some multi-surface cleaner and some isopropyl alcohol, and then touching up anything that looked like a little chip, nick or scratch with a bit of red oxide. Probably a little overkill, but after messing up on the initial decal applications, I think we just wanted to feel like we've achieved something today and done at least one job properly. Anybody who's ever worked on any van or any DIY project will understand that.
Why is it every time it's a nice day, these guys want to work on the van?
I know. I remember when every time the weather was nice, we would go for a walk on the beach.
Hopefully when they finally finish this thing, we can visit lots of beaches.
Yes, and country pubs with nice steaks that we can pinch.
So, using the wet application method for the decals, for the remaining decals, should we say, this went on a lot easier. Certainly not any quicker. I think it's a slow process, especially when you've never done this before. But yeah, just being able to move them around just a few millimeters this way and that way, it made all the difference, because on a transit van in particular, there's literally not a single panel that's straight or without bevels or ridges or ruts. So trying to apply when you've never done this before was pretty tricky. Again, overconfidence with absolutely no evidence to suggest where we should be, but it certainly went on much easier. Yeah, I guess it's one of those things, woulda, coulda, shoulda. We wish we'd done the wet application now on the original large ones, but you know what, maybe not. By the time we'd done this and looking at the finished product and the finished decals, I think we both really liked it. It looked okay. It looked a little stealthy, and perhaps a little more subtle than what we were trying to do. If we'd managed to achieve what we set off to do, this thing would have massive mountains on the side of it, and no, I'm kind of glad we didn't do it. Although I wish we'd not spent, I don't know, several £100 finding that out. But that's van life.
Well, that's pretty much another job ticked off.
Although, I'm not quite sure why they wanted to do this now.
Probably because Dad needed a little victory this week.
Oh dear, poor Dad.
Hey guys, if you liked today's video, please do like and subscribe.
Yes, it means a lot to Mum and Dad. Plus, you'll get to see more of us.
Thanks again for watching. Woof woof.
See you all next time. Woof woof.